All right, here we have some very classy decorative bottles. They are beautiful. All right, let's start with this one. Look at him. See his eyes and everything, and his beard. Nice shade of green. I don't have nothing to clean the inside, so all I could do is clean the outside and stuff. But you get to see that. That's part of the inside that needs to be cleaned up. And it says federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. Look at that. Very decorative piece. So you know, for it to say that it's definitely old and vintage. Look at that. It even has his little feet. How do you like that, huh? Oops. Oh, God. I hope I don't break them. Let's see what it says for underneath. Oh, I got it the wrong way. Do. This way here. And we have 58. All right. So this was a 58 bottle. Has a P61, then it has 1358. So that tells you the time frame of the bottle. I'm going to keep him away from the other one here. Look at this, beautiful. Now apparently there must have been a label that was on the front here. But look at this beautiful piece. I mean, look, it's like it's got its own little pedestal to be on for the fanciness. I can even see the imperfection in the glass right there. Wow. Huh. Some imperfection right there in the glass. Look at that. Beautiful piece. Very decorative. And let's see what we have underneath this one. Absolutely nothing. Okay, except for you can see an air bubble in the glass. See that right there? Air bubble in the glass. Huh. Well, that's a beautiful decorative piece. Look at that. Lovely. Now this one here, look at that. It's like it's got the drapes. You know, at the stage performance, they have the drapes that just come down. And it just reminds you of that. And it goes in. And look at that. Almost makes it look like a trophy. It's got all that. Beautiful piece. I couldn't clean the inside, so there's a little dirt inside because the old stock is there. And I don't want to hurt it in any way. For anyone who might enjoy wanting this piece. It's just so beautiful. Different shade of green, because this one's a darker green, so this is more, you know, being a 58. But this one's the light green. Beautiful. Let's see what we got underneath. Alright, I'm trying to see if you can see this. This is J. Let me see. Gotta get it somehow so you can see. Okay. Here we go. It has a J. CL75. Then CEVIN. And that's it. Alright. So this is what you got for numbers. So if you know the year of this one, know anything about this, by all means, leave it in a comment. I want to know. Kind of want to know the year of this one. I don't think that means 75. If that was 75, it wouldn't be as old. Huh. Alright. Well, if you know anything about it, no matter what the year is, I definitely want to know. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these three pieces to you. They are very elegant, decorative bottles. Okay, bye-bye now. Great auction find, you know. These are all from the auction. So, by all means, if you got an auction going on, yard sales going on, check them out. Good way to recycle. Somebody else wants to just redecorate. It's a good way to get out there and see what they have that they don't want. That'll work perfect for you. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we have to show you some Father John's medicine bottles. I have 2 of them. As you can see, the caps are pretty much rusted on. And I do believe they have different years on them. If you look underneath, I'll flip it. This one is 654. 64? Yeah, 64. 654. All right. For this one here, you can't really, I can't screw them. You can see the caps are rusted right on. How many of you remember Father John's medicine? Yeah, definitely heard about that, right? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, let's see what the year this one is. 51. Yep, this one's 51. $6.51.4. All right, so we got 2 of Father John's medicine. Oh, I don't know if I showed it to you good. See, Father John's medicine. There you go. It's just so funny. All right. The time when I was born. All right. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. We'll find some more of these old bottles and bring them right to you. All in video form. They're good auction finds. Bye-bye now. Okay, we have a couple of these great big bottles here. First we have this big blue one here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stars. All right. And a 4 underneath. So here we have that one. In the back, of course, we have an eagle. Nice blue. Very nice blue. Okay, and then we have a green one. That's George Washington. They're both on the same height. Do look like they was part of a collection here. Of course, we have the eagle with the stars. Only 9 stars on this one. Okay. And the cover on here says Lest Oil Products Incorporate. What does it say here? Hall York, Mass. Okay. Alright. So how do you like that? A couple of beautiful glass bottles. Just thought I'd bring them to you. I have a spot for them. They're really nice. I like them. So these are keepers for sure. Ah. One's got a little dot of paint on there. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Couple of beautiful glass bottles. Alright. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we are today with some beautiful decanters. I just love the tops of them and stuff. And the center one, almost like it has a tint of pink glow, so it probably had some wine in it or something. I don't know, it's just a little bit, it's not crystal clear, you know, like you would see the other ones. It's almost like there's a little something. Not quite sure what it is, but it's just not as crystal clear, like a pinkish, a little pinkish tint, very light. Just different, a little different. So anyhow, here's the tops and stuff. And these corks are really in there good and hard, so I can go put it upside down and not have to worry too much about it. Alright, trying to bring you what's underneath. Okay. It, of course, forbids the sale and the reuse. The numbers are, let's see, 19196-7. And over here, it has D126. Then it has 55. Then it has 62. Looks like a D. Okay, we'll let you see if I can get it somehow. And can you kind of see that right there? There you go. Alright. I don't know if that 62 means in 1962. 62D. Alright. Beautiful decanters. This one here has absolutely, I'll hold the cover on that one, absolutely nothing underneath it. So it must have been a, look at that, there's actually a bubble in the glass. And you can also see the seams on some of them. Huh. How do you like that? Very pretty, and I like that little design even on the top, on the cap, to go with it all. Very nice decanter. And there's another one. Should say the exact same thing. Yes. Oh, 62.2. It's not a D, it's a 62.2 on this. Alright. So if the underneath of these give you an idea of the year, if it is 62, go ahead and leave a comment. Be nice to know the year of these beautiful decanters. Things you just don't see no more. If you had a beautiful shelf, these are some beautiful decanters. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and if you wish, you may always fan find me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner, and that will allow me to get out there, find some more great finds, and bring them right to you in video form. Alright? Okay, bye-bye now. Okay, I got a box of decanters that I got at the auction and stuff. These two didn't have their covers completely on, but I happen to have 5 extra covers. So I know only 2 can fit. The others probably belong to one of the other boxes, or maybe all these covers belong to pieces from one of the other boxes. Because there was, I think, 4 or 5 boxes of bottles and stuff at this particular spot. And of course I only got one of them. So I'm hoping that maybe somebody is knowledgeable enough to be able to tell me which one of these covers go to these containers, if they go to them at all. So I need some help. Someone who might know, give me some help. Alright, first we have this Calvert Extra. As you can see, it has a Maine stamp on it. State Liquor Commission 091998827. I don't know if that will help you know the year of this particular bottle. Okay. Very nice bottle. Very heavy. And let's see. Underneath it says, use of this bottle. Oh, something use of this bottle has all the numbers. 40-12663. SSEP 5555. Okay. Federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. Ah, okay. Oops, maybe I wasn't showing it to you. I was too busy reading it to show it, huh? Okay. Other than that, there's nothing more said on it. Okay, very nice decanter. Okay, now I'm thinking with this bottle, because of the shape, this cover kind of has some of this shape, you know, like this. So I'm thinking maybe this one goes with it because of that shape. See how it has that shape? So if I'm right, let me know. Yes, the first cover you chose was the right one. And there's a bottle stamp right there on it. And oh, they got numbers too. 218215415. Okay. Don't know what that means, but maybe this is the right one. I'm hoping because of the design that this was the right one. Of course, the cork kind of stretched itself there. Or I thought maybe this one, but you know, for a little extra fanciness on the top, but it's not shaped like this one is, like that is. So I'm thinking these two go together. I'm making some good guesses here. I hope they're good guesses. So let me know if those two go together, because my other choice was this one here. But of course it doesn't have the V design that this has. Okay, this one's got a stamp cover too. 261869257. So this is a nice fancy one, really. So let me know if the first one was the right one. I'm thinking it is. The more I look at it, the more I think it is. Okay, so anyhow, that was the other choice. It's too bad. I have an extra. Okay, now this one here. I'm so afraid I don't even have the cover to this one. Okay, look at this. It's so pretty, so gold looking, rich looking. And look underneath. It goes in. Oh, a little bit of water still fell out from when I washed it, but this goes in. See if I can show it sideways. See, look. So you can see that it goes all the way in like that. Okay, we have 465. And on this corner we have 89016. So that tells you the age. I don't know if the 465 tells you the age, or if the 890 or 016. I don't know what gives you the age, what tells you the age. So for you experts who might know that, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful bottle? Love it. Such a golden look. So if you're decorating in gold, oh, look at that. There's a little imperfection in the glass there, kind of dents right in. Huh. Oh, look how that comes out. Only on that side. Okay, so that must have been where the label went. And that showed you where the label went, because this is where it comes right here. Comes out a little bit more. Let's see. See, you can see it this way. So that must be where the label of the bottle was. Because if you look on all the rest of the sides, they're completely flat. Except for this one right here. So that's a way of knowing where to put your label. Alright, so that's the front of it. Now, I have different covers. This one's just a round. It's got a stamp on it. 1090774. So I don't think it's this one because this is just round. I may be wrong. So we'll call this number 1. Let me know if it's number 1. Number 2, I'm thinking might be because of the fact that it's square, like the rest of the bottle, square, and then you need this for picking up. You know, you need it to be able to pick it up in exchange. So let me know if number 2 might be the right cap. I'm going to take it back out with just one hand here. And I know it can't be this one because it's just too small, but it might be. I don't know. That happened to be in there, so I don't think number 3 is the right one because it just doesn't have a good fit. Definitely wouldn't be tight. So I don't believe this one's at all. So I'm really thinking on this one, number 2 may be the right one, which is this one. So you let me know if I've put the right cover to the right bottle. You know, because it is square, like this is square. And I would think that coming out would be for picking it up, you know, to open it. For extra grip. There you go. Even though it's not gold, it may be just for extra grip. So, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these, and please let me know if I got the right covers on these. I hope I do. This one just needs to go in more because the cork, I think, kind of swelled up a little bit there. But I think because of the V, see, it's the opposite design of this V, might be the right match. So it takes somebody who knows to let me know. So if you know somebody who knows, let them know so they can let me know. So all the no's will go around. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. These are auction finds, so we'll bring you some more. And no matter what, I still got 3 extra covers. So that's the way the ball goes. So maybe the other ones will bring the other bottles back because they don't have the covers. So I'll be looking for that. But let me know which ones go to these, so then I'll have a better idea, because I'd like to find the bottle that goes to this one. Because I don't believe it's that. That is really a pretty one. So is this one too. Interesting. It's kind of plain, this one. Alright, so let me know how it goes, okay? Bye-bye now. Okay, here we have a variety of bottles that were part of the auction find. A bunch of different ones. I mean, we got the moon, we got the sun, you know. Might as well have them all, right? Alright, well, we'll start right here with the Special Reserve Bourbon Whiskey. Beautiful bottle. Look at the extra little design in the bottle right here. Look at that. Kind of neat, isn't it? And look how it goes in. See if I can show it to you sideways. Look at that. Just goes in the underneath. Of course, the cork's down in the bottom there. There you go. But it goes in. The numbers are all right there. What's it? 5, 5, 5, 5. It's like a D, 3, 7, 5, 6, 3. Well, that's about it. I don't know how I can show this better to you. There you go. There's the numbers right there. So you all can see. Alright, but it's how the bottle goes in. It dents inside the underneath. Look at that. You can really see it there. It goes right in. Isn't that weird? I think that's what makes this bottle different. The bottom, instead of being flat, points all the way in to the center. Very different. Okay, then we have the moon. Of course, a smile. And there's his. At the bottom here. Let me see. Trying to bring that. There you go. So you can see the underneath. The size of him. Okay, he's the moon. I don't believe he's an old one. And then we have the sun here. I believe the sun's an old one. No numbers at all on him. Okay, so that must have been in all of the wrappings. He's a pretty sun, isn't he? You can add any color, you know, when you're doing a decor. Add any color you want of water. Put some food coloring in it so that it'll brighten up. Some special little spot there. So that'd be kind of cool. Okay, and then of course we have a nice thick green Coca-Cola bottle. Okay, patent D105529. Okay, and there's a 17, and there's a 48. 17 and a 48. Made in Maine. Alright. See the underneath of that one? Alright. Go away, the heavy bottle. They all were back then, huh? Okay, we have John H. Wash and Company. Didn't do so good at blowing that glass, huh? You kind of see, look at that. A little bit on the rough side there. Okay, someone put number 22. Oh, $22. Woo. Well, this ended up at a yard sale, and I definitely did not pay no $22. Okay, kind of has a hook there. It says Boston at the bottom. So he's quite the bottle. Definitely says alcohol there. It's a pretty big one. You can see a couple of air bubbles in the glass when they made it. Alright. Well, someone had once tried to sell that at a yard sale for $22. Didn't make it, so it ended up at the auction. Sounds alright to me. I got a good deal out of it. I'm happy. Okay. Crass. Crass. Delight beverage. Wow. Crass. Don't even know. Wow, it's a heavy bottle. Look at that, with the extra little bubbles all in it. Extra little design right here. That's for good gripping, really. If you slide, then right there, hopefully you'll grab on. Okay. Oh, they were trying to sell this one for $7. It says, property of Washington Coca-Cola Bottle Company, Alexander, Virginia. Ah, it's a Coca-Cola product. Crash. I wonder what year. Alright, let's see what we got for numbers underneath besides the price tag. That's not going to amount to nothing. Oh, it's 69. Alright. See if I can get this so you guys can see what I see. Yeah, 69 right there. There you go. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this. What a collection. Coca-Cola, I didn't know that. How many of you knew that? Crash was a Coca-Cola product. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these bottles to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you whatever else we find at the auction. Auction's always fun. All right, bye-bye now. Okay, today we have a collection of old bottles. That was one of the boxes that I got at the auction. Just had a whole bunch of old bottles. So, let's see. This first one just says, not to be refilled. And not too much of anything underneath it. 551.69. So it's got this little tiny label thing underneath it. Okay, then we have Bubble Up. Now really, it's a thicker glass. Oh, that one was a pretty thick glass too. Oh, these are pretty thick glass. Okay, so Bubble Up. Wonder if Bubble Up was 7-Up. 1921. Oh, regular U.S. patent of since 1921. Okay. Kiss of Lemon. Kiss of Lime. Alright. Let's see underneath. 19. I don't know if it says 1986. If you look this way, I think. Really? $1986. Okay. I really thought it was older than that. Alrighty. Okay, then we have an old Kiss one. Whoa. Look at that, the extra design on them. Really, the thicker glass. Nice design. Let's see if we got anything underneath. It just says 703. Nothing big underneath. Lincoln Beverage Company of Lincoln, Maine. Alright. Sparkling Kiss Beverage. And sterilized bottle. Alright. That's a nice one. Okay, this one says not to be refilled. This has numbers. Doesn't really tell you what that was. I got quite a few of those, so I don't know nothing about that one. This one is Sparkle. Sparkle Flavors. Coca-Cola Bottle Company. Oh. Huh. Presque, Maine, and Machias, Maine. Alright. No big year underneath it. Alright, just a cute, interesting bottle. Okay, then we have one right here. Pennsylvania. Cloverdale Spring Company. Okay, not sold. This bottle registered. Okay, but look at the underneath. It's got a 4-leaf clover. Isn't that cool? That's the interesting part of this bottle. Don't know too much about anything else about this bottle except for the fact it's got a beautiful 4-leaf clover. Nice, love it. Alright. Now this one here has a very unique, look at the top. It's got these 3 little notch type thing here. And look at the design of it. And it says, the Great Atlantic and Pacific Tea Company. Look at that. Beautiful design. And underneath, let me see. No, this way. 324W with a T in the center. Nice thick. Huh. Alright, what a classy bottle. Really nice, love it. Ooh, don't break it. There you go. Alright, now this one has its cap. Definitely must have had some kind of emblem underneath there. I mean on there, right there. Alright, just a nice brown one. It says 4/5 quart. Okay, and federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. Usually when it has that, you know it's got some age to it. Alright, let's see what it says underneath here. Trying to see the underneath. Okay, D126. And it's got 248, and then the bottom numbers are 2419. Huh. I don't know how good you can see this. Let me maybe put it in the light a little bit. There you go. I guess that's the best I can get it so you can see exactly what's underneath. And an interesting bottle. Definitely had a label right there of some sort. Nice. Huh, you can see the design in it, like the lines of the glass. Okay, and then this says trade cling something. Huh. Okay. Oh, look at this one. A and B with a number 20. Look at that. The other green one had a 4-leaf clover. Look at this one. Isn't that cute? Alright, so if that tells you what kind of bottle this is, please leave it in a comment. Curiosity, you know, I gotta know. Interesting for them to, you know, put such thing underneath, which is definitely not something they do today. Alright. Then it says registered at the bottom, but that's it. The only marking is this here, which is cool. And it's a club. Click quote club. Trade click club mark. Okay, so that's part of a club. Some kind of a club. So if you know what kind of a club, geez, let me know. Alright. So this is what we have for our bottle find. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. Keep following me, you never know what I'm going to find at the auction, or what surprises are in the boxes. As you pretty well have already seen, there's all kinds of goodies. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, these guys are kind of like sets. I mean, the dark bottles are not a real set, but the others are. But I matched them up together just to add more bottles to this video. So we start with these here. Look at that. They give you the look of the bean pots, don't it? Okay, must be the oil and vinegar type things. And we have numbers underneath here. 6 9-ounces. Well, they're very cute. I like them. This one almost looks a little more tinted than the other one. Got quite a few of them. Okay. So these give you the round look. These give you the straight up and up look. So I believe this is another one of the oil and vinegar type ones. And here we are. go with the underneath. All right, HK84271. All right. Let's see if the other one says the same thing. Ah, this one don't really say anything. Well, they do look the same. They look exactly the same. Alright, got some water all over the place because I had to wash them up. Now this one has a cap, and this is all glass. The other one doesn't. I like the design right here. And then look how it flares out at the bottom. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Now let's see, this one here. Ah, there's a whole bunch of good writing underneath. It says pattern, APPL apostrophe D dot FOR. Okay. There you go. That way you can see it all. 529510. Alright. But I love the design of it. I mean, look at the underneath, how it's designed all the way around. Love it. It's not very old, I don't believe. But still very pretty. So we got two of them. This one would say the same thing. Yep. It does. Okay, so I believe they're from 95. Not that old, but look at this. This one right here says Boston. Whew, and he's a heavy one. Doesn't have much of anything underneath. Yeah, there's a little number there. Let's see if we can get that in there for you. Is it 555? Let's turn it around. Maybe it's this way. It is 555. Okay. Now look at this. It says Boston. Look how fancy it says Boston. Let me try to get this to zoom in nice. There you go, Boston. It's quite the heavy bottle. Ah, I think you can see it pretty good right there. Boston. Alright. So if you know what was in this bottle, by all means, leave it in a comment. Does say Boston right on it. And boy, she's a heavy bottle. Whew. It's pretty much kind of brownish. That one there is an olive look. He's got olive. Oh, he has absolutely nothing written on him. He's just an olive bottle. So maybe one of you collectors can tell what was in it. Beautiful olive look. There you go. I can see the olive look a little bit better this way. See the underneath. Doesn't have anything to tell us anything. Alright. But you can definitely see it's got a nice olive kind of look to it. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and you never know what bottles we'll find. We definitely have a whole bunch of tiny little ones, as you can see right down there. Still got some more to go through. There's a lot you find at the auction, I'll tell ya. So, I'll bring it to you. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a couple of old Spanish brandy bottles. Now, I don't know if the stuff that's inside is real brandy. I don't dare to take the caps off to check it out and see, but I thought these were beautiful find. Love it. Let me bring it all to you. Here he is. And this is, let me see if we can maybe see some of it. And this is the underneath. That helps anybody. What's good is there's a label on the back. So maybe the label will help you. Okay, and this is the lady. If you look down here, let me get this more in the light for you and stuff. Right there it says 1619, but I don't believe that's that. I don't know. You see that? 1619. Right there. Awful pretty, ain't they? Nice set. This is right here so you can see the label better. But I thought these two were so cute. Nice little collection. Aren't they cute? Nicely painted. Give you a close up. You can see some of the marks in the glass. With a real close up here. Look like they're all hand painted, kind of. Look that way to me, anyhow. Alright. So here we have a couple of good finds. Got these at the auction yesterday. Alright, hope you've enjoyed them. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend because you never know what I'm going to find. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we are with part 2 of some of the bottles that we got at the auction. This is an auction find. Alright, first we have this one here. Well, you can see a lot of air bubbles in the glass itself and the design of the glass. Oh, there's a really big one right here. Look at that. Very different design. Almost looks like a vase, really. Okay, and it has a 9 underneath. Huh. Very different. Okay. And we have the brown one here. Very, very thick on the glass, which was something was good in the old days, I guess. Probably had to do a lot of wagon traveling and stuff. Okay, this just looks like a, oh, that's all we have for design underneath. So I don't know if that helps anybody. It says brown bottle, $3. Okay. Someone wanted to sell that for $3. Look at the design of this one. Looks more like a perfume bottle. Fancy, isn't it? Different design, especially for an old day like that. And what have we underneath? Oh, we got some letters. That's got like a weird kind of airspace in there. right there in the glass. Huh. Okay, let's see if we can see these. W D Company. Ah, look at that. Trying to get, see, okay. WT. Oh, there you go. WTUD Company. Okay, what does that stand for? Can you see it? All right. So if you guys know what was in this, by all means, leave it in a comment. WT. UD Company. Huh. All right. Well, that's a different bottle, isn't it? Now this next one here almost looks like a miniature little Coke bottle. Doesn't it? It does. It looks like a little miniature, like a sample Coke bottle. Maybe it is, huh? Don't know. Okay, there's something underneath here. Looks like a couple of, looks like an H with an arch. H and A. Then you have K 910GS. Huh. Okay, can you see that? KSIOGG. I don't know. You look at that and you try to make out those letters. There you go. Alright. So if you know what this little bottle was all about, by all means, leave it in a comment. Share with the rest of us. Sharing is always nice. Educates other people. I'd like that. Okay, this one has 3II. Ah. 3II. See it? Oh, yeah, see? 3II. Can't really make out what might have been written on top. But someone must know to have the eyes like that with the dots on top to make sure you knew they were I. Alright. And underneath has like a diamond shape. Huh. Oh, there's a 3 on the side there. Alright, and that's about it, huh? I don't know if you can see something more. That's it for that one. Then we have this one here. Doesn't have anything written on it. It's got a wide mouth. Look at the shape underneath. Flat on one side and pops right out. Just extra glass. Look at the thickness of it. Guess that adds an extra ounce in the bottle, maybe. Different. Okay. Then we have this one here. Very wide mouth. The rim around it. I don't see nothing there. Let's see underneath. Oh, the underneath has a 2. Is it a 2? Yeah, it's a 2. This way. It's a 2. It's another one of those bottles that stick out like that. flat on one side, sticks out on the other, but this one has a 2 underneath. Alright, that might mean something to somebody. Okay, oh, cork's inside of this one. And this one's got a little cracking to it. Aw, not going to be able to keep this one. SYLPHO. And can't quite make that out. Methyl. Okay. Sulfonmethyl. Huh. Gabots. Gabots. Okay. Don't know what that really is. Different, isn't it? Alright. Well, that's too bad it's cracked. I didn't realize that before. Huh. Different bottle, that's for sure. And this is one. Oh, this is another one of those that have a 311, right? Yep. Oh, but this one don't stick out. Oh, really? Hmm. No, this one's pretty much shaped. It does. It has a 3. No, it don't. Look at, yeah, it does. The 3 II. All right. Look at this one. Now this is pretty. Look at that. What a nice design bottle. I like this one. Isn't that pretty, huh? Look at that design. Very nicely designed, that's for sure. Oh, it's just a cute bottle. I like that one. Nicely designed. Oh, this is another one of those that just sticks out like that. Nothing to them. This one, cork is still on it. Oh, come right out. Okay. It's got a little diamond shape here. There is a 1 on it. See if I can get it so you guys can see that. See right there. Roman numeral 1. Or an I, whatever you want it to be, a capital I. And that's it. Alright. Give him back his little cork. There you go. Alright. So this is another part. And we have one more. So stay tuned for more. Bye-bye. Okay, here we have a little collection of bottles and stuff. Let's start with the big one here. This reminds me of bean pots. The old bean pots, but it's got a spout and everything. And let's see what we have underneath. Not too much that you can see. I don't know what it is. It's got a 14 right there. Is it a 14? No, it's a 15. No, I don't know what it is. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can get it better. Can't quite make that up. Looks like a 13. Okay, and see how that's really worn right out. So you can't really see that either. But maybe the looks of it helps some of you collectors to be able to identify that one. Quite a big container. And we have this little green one. Just a tiny little thing. And this little blue one, absolutely, you can't really see anything that's on it. There's really nothing underneath these guys. Nothing that you can see. But here's a blue glass. This one's just tinted. 10 millimeters or whatever. It's got a cap on it. Underneath we have a 6 and a 7. 6 on one side, then the center, and then a 7. That's it. A little bit of a tint to that glass. Okay, then these 3 in front, I think they're the ink, little ink containers for the feathers and stuff from when they used to write that way. Look at that. This is really nicely designed. It says USA AYOR, 1 ounce. I think that's what it is. AR. Dump the water out of it here. Let me see if I can get this so you guys can see. Right there. Right there. Alright, so maybe that helps you to know what it is. Well, that's about as, there you go, that's about as good as it's going to get. AYOR, 1 ounce, USA. Got something underneath it. Alright, but it's nicely designed. I rather like it. It's cute. Very different. Alright, so we have that one. Then look at this one. Tinted. Kind of a grayish tint. Grayish, gray-black tint, kind of. Really has absolutely nothing written on it. Wow. You see a few air bubbles in the glass. Look at that. Real air bubbles right there. Alright, absolutely nothing written on it, just tinted. And look at this one. It starts off this way, but look at the design underneath. Really pretty. Of course, this one also has absolutely nothing written on it. But look at the design all the way around. Almost like a his and hers. Reminds you of that, don't it? Pretty. This one I don't know, because this one's got like a screw cap on top. So I don't really know what this one is, but these two would be for the ink oils or ink containers, whatever you want to call them. I'm surprised the ink just don't dry up when you have it like that. To me, you'd have to have a cover on it. I don't know. Things were made different back then. Alright, so I hope you like this little collection. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Bye-bye now. Here we are with some more auction find here. This is the rest of the bottles. So this one here has to be more modern because it's a screw-on and not with a cork. So this one's a screw-on. Does not have any markings at all, but look how that's formed underneath. Very different, isn't it, than a lot of the bottles. Formed differently. Alright. And we have this next one. Only marking is that right there. It's just What is it? A C, a 0. Just a 0. No, no. A G. Gee, sometimes it looks like a 0, sometimes it looks like different letters, don't it? Interesting. Looks like a G, I think. I don't know, look, it looks like a 0 here. And other times it looks like a G. Interesting. A confusing bottle. Okay, you can see the nice thickness there for the top of the bottle. Okay, now this is really cool. I like this one. Look at the design of it. And then it just pours. Look at that. Oh, it's got a pattern. This one's got a pattern. 14655. Oh, 4665. One dash 4655. This one has a pattern number. Ooh. So that shows it probably to be a little bit more modern, huh? Definitely a cute little bottle. Nicely pours. Ooh, this one's a little bit tinted. A little tint in the greenish. Absolutely nothing written on it. Nowheres. Alright. Well, it's got a very light green. Okay, now this here came in like a little, looks like a little butter dish. Look at that. Isn't that something? Almost looks like a little butter dish. Baby one. Okay, we have these little bottles. Absolutely nothing written on it. Oh, this one has something. May not have gone to this set. What does it say underneath? It's got a big 5 underneath. This may not have come with this set. It may have just been a nice one to put on top there. Yep, it's got a big 5 underneath. Cute little bottle though. Fits there. Just I don't think that's the right one. And this one. Tyson. No, Hyson. H. Yep. Hyson Westcott. Okay, here we are today. Fun with bottles. I got these weird ones right here that are round. If you notice, one is a green and the other one's kind of a bluish tint to it. But these are round. Look at them. They're round. This one here you can kind of see. A little different. But they're very round bottles, so I don't know nothing about them. I would think they probably hung on something like that, you know, to be hanging this way. But they sure are very different. You know, like, because you can't really stand them up, but there must have been something that just hung like this. Very different. That's for sure. But we have a green and a blue tinted one. Alright, let me show you some of the other ones. This one's kind of cute with all the fanciness around it. And let's see. It has patent. Looks like 14655. Let me see if I can get this so you can see it good. 1-4655. Very different, isn't it? See the shape underneath, it's not perfectly shaped. The right hand side is not as, on the top, is not as equal as the one on the left. Very different, but nicely designed. I like this part here. Makes it pretty. Of course, it's a pouring one. Okay, then we have this one here that says GS Stoddard and Company, manufactured chemists, New York. All right, so it's some water in it. There's no numbers underneath it, but that's all there is. It's a square size bottle, and this is what we have. All right, manufacturing chemists from New York. All right, so that's that bottle. Got this one is kind of like a lime green. Oh, what does it say on it? Trying to see how you can see this. Oh, maybe right there. It's almost like 10 hand Hoft. H-O-F-T. Not really a T, is it? Huh. Let me see. We have anything underneath here? Absolutely nothing underneath. All you have is that for identification. I wonder what was in this bottle. If you happen to know, by all means, leave a comment. It's kind of like a olive green. That's the kind of see through it, but kind of weird. Okay, now look at this great big one. Whew, that's a big bottle. Had a lot of something in it. It says Beach and Chainridge. Beach and Chainridge Chemists, Boston, Mass. Okay. Some more medicine bottle, huh? There you go. You can see it that way. Wow. Boston, Mass. All right. For somebody who's collecting medicine bottles, if it says chemist on it, I think you pretty much have it here. Beach and Claridge Chemists. Wow. And you know, it kind of has a little bit, if you look at it, look, it's got a little bit of a purple tint to the glass. Isn't that something? Very light purple. Alright, now this one here is very interesting. I like this one. I like it because it has the grapes. And my dining room has grapes, grape wallpaper. So I really like that for this particular reason. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And of course the label would have been on this one. But you have two. It's a nice green tinted glass. Let me see if it has something underneath. Nope. Absolutely nothing. Just some air bubbles. Does not have nothing to identify it with. But I'm assuming it must have been some kind of wine. I mean, look at the extra fanciness right here in the glass. As you turn it, you can see. And the beautiful grapes. Love it. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. And we'll bring you some more, or whatever we find. We do have some more bottles. So if you're a bottle collector, stay tuned for more. Okay. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we are today, bringing you some more old and antique bottles. So on some of these, you know, if you know what they're all about, by all means, leave a comment, inform the rest of us. That would be really nice. Kind of like this one here. Look at this. Completely shaped like a barrel with all the lines and everything on top here. Alright, let's see what we have underneath. It says patent pending 02 183. Alright, let me see how I can, there you go. Just like that, so you can see the underneath. Isn't that something? Look at that. Shaped just like a barrel. Wonder what was in it. To be shaped like a barrel like that. Whenever I see something like that, it reminds me of root beer. Okay, then of course we have this one here. 4.5, oh no, it's A5166. That means anything to you guys? Okay, patent 86555. Huh. Okay, but you can see the thickness of the glass by looking at it this way. There you go. Okay, I kind of like the design on the sides here. Very different. These are all auction finds and stuff. Ooh, this is a doctor's name on this one. Dr. W.B. Cladwell's. Monte Carlo, Illinois. All right. There you go. Must have been a medicine one. All it has underneath is an H. I guess the name pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Only I don't know. That's the whole thing. It tells you all you need to know. It's kind of a little tinted. Geez, I don't know if you would call it green, but it's a little tinted, the glass. Kind of a tint of blue, right? A little tinted there. Okay, then we have this quality favorite since 1881. Click Club. And it says Kiku. Some kind of soda pop. Okay. Authority of the Kiku Club Company. Miles, Mass, JS. Huh. Okay. It is 2 full ounces. 2 full ounces. No, must be more than that. That was the number kind of off on that. Bottled under that company. And underneath we have, let's see how we can get this, L950. Then it's got a 5 and a 1 and 56. Okay, this bottle was made in 56. Alright. Alright. Great. Look at that. Look at the twist in it all. And this is a heavy bottle. This is really, really heavy. Wow. Yeah. It's got the little Clico. It's a really heavy bottle. Very different. 56. Alright. How many of you remember the old Pepsis when there was no return, no deposit, no return? Some of the old Pepsi bottles. 1, 6, 1, and then the 3 is, well, the 3 looks, maybe it's an S. It's supposed to be a 3, I think. It's written the wrong way. And 15's upside down. Wait, maybe if we turn it the other way. There you go, 1539. That's 15. Oh, 3191. Okay. Not to be refilled. All right. The old Pepsi bottle, look at that. It says Pepsi Cola on this side, and this side just says Pepsi. All right, some of the old bottles. Okay, then we have this one here. Let me see what's underneath here. It's a square one, isn't it? Has C61 CBIN, I think. Oh, Z. Okay, C, and then BINZ. Huh. Wonder what was in this bottle. If any of you know, go ahead, leave a comment. Huh. Kind of square bottle, isn't it? Neat. All right. This is my office where I collect all my yard sale stuff, and then I make videos and everything else. Now look at this one. Look at this. This reminds me of the old canning jars. I used to have the rubber seal and stuff like that. The sealing. Look at that. Even the cork is kind of glass, and well, this cork is kind of all worn out. But look at that. So neat. See, and then you would seal it by putting it down after. Can't do it with one hand holding the camera. It kind of goes like that. Then you just push this down. Okay. Citrate of magnesia. Okay, so this is also a medicine bottle. Kind of neat, isn't it? No numbers underneath, but look at the rings, how it is. Very different. Well, that's a nice collectible bottle, isn't it? It's just unique because of the top. Love the top on that. Very different. Find one of them. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these bottles to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more bottles, because we sure have some more to show you. Alright, bye-bye now.